Holy, all right guys, we need to talk. But before that, cue intro. Now, in celebration of one of my favorite YouTubers, Peter McKinnon, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. My name is Ray and today we're going to be talking about Equifax. Now, specifically the security breach. But before we go into all that information, I wanted to first off thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys have given me when supporting this channel. Never in a million years did I think that I'd reach and pass the 50,000 subscriber mark. So for that, I thank you so much. Now, with that being said, I also wanted to apologize to you guys for not posting anything recently. As you may know, I live in Miami, Florida, and we're about to get hit with a huge Category 5 Hurricane Irma. So in the meantime, I've just been gathering supplies, boarding up windows, and putting up gas in all the cars to make sure we weather out the storm safely. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what CNN posted yesterday when it comes to this Equifax security breach. Now, the company says that it has as many as 143 million people in the United States that were hit. Others in the UK and Canada were also impacted. But Equifax said how many credit card numbers for about 209,000 US customers were compromised, in addition to personal identifying information on about 182,000 US customers. Guys, this is insane, and this is something that should be a big red light for you guys. It's even more of a reason and why you guys should be more knowledgeable on all the rights that you guys have available. Things like the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, because if your information was compromised, things can happen to you like it happened to me. Like you've seen in my other videos, I was a victim to an illegal debt collection company. They weren't licensed to collect, they weren't even registered in the state of Florida, and much less they were working out of their backyard. I was able to sue them in federal court and get all my money back. But if I knew what I knew now, this would have not happened to me because I would have gone about the steps the right way. With that being said, here's a few tips on what you can do starting right now to make sure that your information was or were not compromised so that you can move forward with your financial goals. With that being said, if you have been affected, Equifax has provided a link for you guys to check if you guys have been affected. I think Equifax is going to ask you things along the lines of your last 6 numbers of your social security and your last name. So for those individuals that have a second to last name, be accurate. If not, Equifax will be able to pull up your information. Another thing that you can go ahead and do is sign up to Trust ID. Now, Trust ID is like a credit monitoring system or service that's under Equifax that monitors your social security throughout the whole internet. And it also, one of the things that it also does is that has identity protection insurance. So it definitely covers you on that level. Now, I'm not sure if it's free. It should be free since it's their fault, but nonetheless, it's something that you can have as an added protection. Another thing that you can go ahead and do is go ahead and add a fraud alert or a security freeze on your credit report. I have one of those myself after what happened to me with that collection agency. And basically what it is that every time somebody checks your credit or taps into your credit to request some kind of financial, if you go to the bank, if you're going to buy a car or a home, basically what happens is that Equifax is going to request for you to get on the phone, ask you some personal information, and then release the information over. It's just an added level of security that, just protects you in the long run. Another thing you can go ahead and do is on FTC, the Federal Trade Commission.gov, basically what they do is that you can report this identity theft. If you have been a victim of identity theft, you can go to identitytheft.gov, put your information on there, and basically, go ahead and follow the steps upon that point to protect yourself that much further. One of the other things that you can go ahead and do and protect your information is on the FTC website, ftc.gov. There is some information on there that you can remove yourself from a national registry. And basically, haven't you noticed when you get promotional offers in the mail, like pre-approvals or anything along those lines, you ever wondered how do they know that you've been pre-approved? Well, that's because your information is on a national registry and they do inquiries on your credit. They're soft pulls, so they're not going to affect your score, but they do inquiries on your credit to be able to send you these offers. On the ftc.gov website, you're able to put your name and take yourself off that list for the next 5 years. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get back to praying for this crazy hurricane that's about to hit us. Nonetheless, Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the love and support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time on Keeping It Real. Thanks, guys.